as a head coach, you bring them around and after the Christmas break, and it seems like this group just stepped up another level here after break, and congratulations for the win here.
Yeah, first, thanks for all the coverage today, Tom, Cody. You guys do a great job. Thanks to all the fans that came out and supported us. I thought our fans were into it all day. At the end, that little extra oomph, I think, from being at home was a big deal. And it was a tight race with a real tough Preston squad. Came down to some of those bonus points, got some wins there late, a few head-to-heads, and ultimately we were able to kind of sneak out a victory there. So, pretty awesome for the boys to get to stamp their year up on the banner in the gym, win the Hawkeye 10 Conference. A nice exclamation point to finish that regular season, and hopefully, some good vibes kind of moving into sectionals, district, state tournament. So hopefully, our kids individually, they know what they've got to do, where they've got to improve, who they've got to beat. But for right now, we're going to enjoy this one today. Tomorrow, come back and go to work on Monday.
Coach, you had 4 in the finals, 3 champions, 1 runner-up. But the backside of matches, talk about how important those were.
Yeah, that was the difference. We put our guys all got placed. All the way up and down the lineup. We put our guys. And they scored points. Even I thought we came out with some tough seeds. There were a couple spots where I thought we had some tough spots. I think Tanner O'Brien, look at him upsetting the number 2 seed early in the tournament. Good win there for him. But there were a number and a handful of matches, where you look where big matches, and where we picked up some hard-fought wins, and again picked up some bonus points, and I think tournament, was right down to the wire, and those bonus and a few wins at the end were the difference. So we're real proud of our guys. The JV guys, Coach Roller took the JV today. They went to Ogden and competed hard. I know they picked up a couple individual championships and wrestled well there. And so for us, the real season starts now, and that's always been, our focus is to wrestle our best come sectionals, districts, state tournament series. So, this is a fun, culmination to the season. Awesome to get a host of Hawkeye 10. I thought a great tournament. Paul Honnold always does a great tournament with all of our tournament workers. I thought the tables, we didn't have issues, great officiating, and just real proud of our kids. Just the way they compete for each other, and they finished today, and it's a lot of fun. That trophy, the Hawkeye 10 trophies, one of the cooler trophies around. The thing's all beat up and been banged around, and I'll send a picture to Coach Bob Dyer. The last time we had it, I sent him a picture, he longtime coach of Glenwood, and his name, Glenwood's won that tournament as many, if not more, than anybody else. So I know they're real tough, and so I'll enjoy getting to send that picture to Bob tonight.
Coach, let's talk about your finalists here, and your champions. Aiden Smith at 6. Well, he's wrestling well. Ethan Coleman at 26. Easton O'Brien got runner-up. And then, of course, Kate Stutzman at 17.
Yeah, I thought all 4 of those guys had great tournaments. Easton in the finals, second period back points, gave it back points. And in those tough matches, you can't give up back points. You can't be on your back. Those points are hard to come back from. And if he doesn't give up that kind of I'd say a cheat to, but we were getting to our feet, and we turned and faced him, and then we try to maybe overextend ourselves, try to roll him through, or something, and instead of just taking our one. And so that's something we've got to learn from. And those 2 points were huge, because then late in the match we had to let him up, to try to only be down by 2, to then try to get a takedown. And if he would have just got his one and not went for the 2 there, the big move, so that's something we can learn from. And Aiden Smith wrestled well, really came out in that final match, stayed in good position. Hopefully he's learning some of that you want to be aggressive and you've got to score, but you've got to do it by moving your opponent and not forcing things. And so I think that was a good lesson for him the other day, and he looked good today. Controlled that match and didn't push, didn't force, and capitalized on his opponent's mistake. You look at Ethan Foreman. Dean's a real tough competitor, extremely hard to score on. That kid wrestles hard, a hard-nosed kid, and Ethan had a good match, and that was a fun match and an exciting match for us. And hopefully, we know we're going to see him again, and that's going to be a match to determine, state tournament. Who gets to go to state tournament? He's going to be there, and that's a guy we've got to go through. And then you look at 170, Caden Stutzman wrestled pretty well today. I thought he controlled the match. The Cameron kid is just a super athlete. He's a D1 football player, super explosive, strong, long, moves well, and Caden, you have to out wrestle him. You're not going to beat him on, you're not going to muscle him, and you're not going to out physical him. You've got to have good technique, and you've got to finish clean. And I thought Caden did a good job of that today. So awesome for him to pick up his second Hawkeye 10 championship. He wasn't able to wrestle last year in the Hawkeye 10, so won it as a sophomore, and so that's a great accomplishment for him. And like you said, the tournament was won by those guys on the backside. The guys that came back got third, fourth, huge points. And so hopefully, like I said, it's enjoy it, and it's a good exclamation point to our regular season. Now everybody's 0-0. We start next week. Everything starts for real, and everything counts.
Coach, congratulations. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it. We'll see you next week in Central Decatur High School for the section tournament.
All right. Thanks a lot, Tom.
You bet.